right behind me is Point Roberts, Canada, USA.
Point Roberts is in the very northwest corner of the continental US. It is a small penny exclave of just over 1,000 people, located on the southernmost tip of the Sawasan Peninsula. It is less than 5 square miles. It is unique because it is a part of the US that is cut off from the rest of America due to this thing called Canada. This place is so small, you can see it all in one aerial shot above the border. But despite how small it is, it does have its own personal border station. The reason for this odd place is due to border contention on the western coast in the 19th century between the US and Britain. Eventually, it was decided that the 49th parallel should be used as the boundary between the two countries. They set the boundary without really noticing it cut off the edge of the peninsula here, and instead of shifting it, they just said, not my problem. For years, people have talked about adjusting the border, but it would take an act of Congress to change an international border. And we all know how well Congress agrees on anything.
I move to strike through. I move to strike the ladies.
I move to strike.
Point Roberts is basically a small rural area surrounded by water and filled with trees. Today, the fire level is high.
In LA, this would not be considered a high risk for wildfires.
This is considered high fire level. Because it's just a tiny peninsula, the international border control isn't that rigorous.
I think this stream is the boundary, but I'm not sure.
On this street, you can drive right up to the border. Just don't cross the yellow curb. This road runs along the border on the US side.
So I think I'm standing on the boundary. Over here is the US, and over here is Canada. And I don't see any partition or border, so.
If you live here and lose a ball over the fence, do you have to go through border control to get it back? Comment below if you've been here.